Hello everyone, welcome to Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. Thank you for being here. This is Friday Friendship, where we meet with awesome people. This is the symbol of the Friday Friendship Club, where we link together in friendship and say hello to everyone. So thank you for joining me. And don't forget, if you want to join the tree of friendship, as you can see beside me, you see the tree, then just comment either live or in the comments below, and you will be part of our tree of friendship, reaching out to each other. Okay, so I've got a few different bits to do today. I thought I would do some Q&A. I would do a little bit of chat and catch up with you. And I'm also going to do some channel shout outs, people that are on this channel. So I'm going to mix and match it. So it's not all one thing. I'm not going to do all the shout outs and then all the questions and all the chat. I'm going to keep jumping around. And so we might have, let's do a shout out first, then maybe a question, then maybe something else. So lots of ins and outs, so always something you like. So the way I'm going to do my shout outs is as I do them on my other channel, which is New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And I actually go on to my channel. So obviously now I'm going into Tranquility channel. I randomly pick a video, which I'm doing right now, and then I read the comments under it, and that is how I'm going to give you shout outs. So I've randomly just clicked on a video and we're giving the shout out to the first comment under the video I've clicked on, and it's Old Car Junkie. So here's a shout out to Old Car Junkie. What I also like to do is to click in on their channels and read to you their about section. It's definitely the place you go if you want to find a general summary of a channel It also shows you where they're from and just see if it's a channel for you rather than go through lots of videos. Some people don't use their about section. It's on that top bit where you click on videos, short, playlists, community, channels, and it's about. That's where it is there. So let's see if Old Car Junkie has something there. Yes, he does. Good for you, Teddy. Well done. It's a great benefit to do that. So Old Car Junkie says, I love finding and working on old junk cars and trucks. I also like to draw, sing and play guitar. I speak on Bible scripture. I feed my farm animals. Life is good. So that's a very brilliant about page. So that gives you an example. You don't need to put reams and reams on it, but that gives you some idea what to do. So from there, we're going to come back to some more shout outs in a bit. And I've just come back on this page. I don't know how I look, whether I'm looking up or where I'm looking when I do that, because I've only got the screen you see as you see it. So let's do a Q&A question. The question is, what do you enjoy reading? That's a really good question. And I'd like to know what your answers are. So if you're watching this back later, don't forget to add some comments answering the questions. So what do you like? What do you enjoy reading? What do you enjoy reading? This might sound a silly answer. I like reading books. Yes, I do have, it's not Kindle, but it's the Kindle app on my tablet. I do like that because I have more access to books. We don't have library here. So that's my access to books. I only have free books. I don't pay for new books or pay for anything on Kindle. And so I just look through the free books like you're wandering around the library, and I pick some out. So I like to read books. I don't like to read hardback books. I don't like to read hardback books. I find them quite cumbersome. While they look lovely in your bookcase, I find them very cumbersome. So I try not to have hardback books. And if you saw on my channel where I talked about I got books from an auction site, I got a box of books because I wanted to add to my collection of a series of books. It was actually the Shopaholic books, and they had a whole load of them there. And there was lots of books there I didn't want, but the price I got the whole lot for was worth it without the books I didn't want. And there were some hardbacks of those. So I was then in two minds, which ones do I keep? But it turns out the Shopaholic books on the inside cover, if they were redone for the American market, republished, they actually had beautiful pictures on the inside. You do see that on my video. I show that. And then I thought I prefer those. And there was also two, three, I can't remember how many books that actually the titles had been changed for the American market, and I was under the illusion they were more books, some of them. But as I say, the hardback books, I just find them cumbersome to read. I like a nice, soft, big. I like quite big, chunky books to read, actually. I feel, oh, this is a book. I like stories, obviously, more than anything. I do like to rummage. There's very few book sales here, but I do love to rummage in a book sale. There used to be, there may still be a book swap shop. There's a few around the island, but the particular one I'm talking about that I went to, and you can read a book, you pay so much for the book, and then if you bring it back, you get a discount on another book or some such way like that. So I like to rummage and look. I like to look for something different, so to learn about something. sometimes I like a real chick flick, easy read. I don't like the lovey-dovey bits. I want a story, not where, you know, from the very beginning, girl meets boy, doesn't like boy, doesn't get on with boy. You know straight away they can come together at the end. So chick flick, but not in the romance sort of way, just for a quick, easy read. I would say my taste in books is pretty much like my taste in music. I like a bit of everything all over the place. Sometimes I'm in the mood for this, sometimes I'm in the mood for that. So overall, I like not murder mysteries, like just thrillers or mysteries where there's a massive twist. So not necessarily a mystery, but any story with a massive twist on the end. And you'll know from my book reviews on my other channel, I might rate them high as I'm reading through it, and then it falls right down the rating because the ending was just either, oh, I knew that, or not. So yeah, it's got to have a really strong ending, but particularly with a twist. So overall, I would say my favorite type of books are those with a big twist. That was a long answer just for that. Okay, let's go and let's do another shout out. Let's pick any video. Just getting back on the page. Just randomly clicking. Go down here. So this is a horse one. That won't help you if you commented because I've got lots of horse videos. This one is newborn baby horses, more horses, cats and other animals. Let's see. Oops, hold on. I've got a little glitch there. I have to come back out. Wait. Wait. Here we go. So on this one, because I was messing around, I should pay attention. No comments there. I hear a lot of YouTubers saying that now, that they get so many, like they've got so many subscribers, they have so many views, but people don't comment. And I'll tell you why that is. Obviously, there's other reasons, but the main reason is that these days people are more likely to be watching YouTube on their TV screens. I've heard several people talk about this recently. I don't do that. And they basically, on their TV screens, they can hit a thumbs up, but they cannot comment. So that's something for you to, don't worry so much if you're not getting comments. I do get a lot of my viewers as well. This is another reason I know it. They say to me, oh, I've now come back in. I did watch it a while ago on my TV, and I've now come back to actually give you a comment. So do be aware of that. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden, all my comments have gone under all my videos. That's why I've been humming and hawing while I've been speaking to you. All my comments have gone. Every single video. I'll have to sort that out later. Yes, interesting that. It's possibly because they're working on my channel at the moment, because I've now got to 1K and I am doing a video. It will be Wednesday's video. I've got a video scheduled for Monday, so it won't be Monday's one. I've got a video scheduled for the next one after. Sorry, I've got Monday scheduled, so it can't be that one, and it will be on Wednesday, my 1K video on this channel. And I think that's why YouTube always works on the channel then, because obviously they're going to look into things in case you want to monetize. I can't monetize this channel, and I really desperately could do with the money by monetizing it. Why can't I monetize it? Because I don't have enough watch hours. I'm a long way from my watch hours on this channel. So I can't see, unless something goes viral again, which I had a viral one a long time ago, but that helped get my channel where it is today. Basically, that got me all my subscribers, more or less, which is how I got to 1K so easily. And yeah, I can't monetize it until I've got the watch hours. So if you can help me, if you can share this channel, I need the money. I need some money to live, and it gets added to my other channel. So as long as you register more than one channel when you first say, you have a choice when you set up your channel, even before you're at the 1K or whatever, you have a choice. And it does say any channels, it's got to be your own. I think there's a limit of 3. So I have 3 channels. The other one's nowhere near. And as long as you put down, then it does say, even if you don't want that one monetized, you can say no when it comes to the time. But if you haven't linked that channel at the beginning, registering, then it can't be monetized. So what I need, and I'm monetized on the other one, barely get anything. I get a little check for about €10 every 2 years. So that's something. So what I'm saying is, if we can get this one up to the watch hours, this can be monetized, and then that gets added to my what should be a monthly payout, but it's every 2 years. I get about €10. The last one was a surprise because I'd kind of forecasted it to be next year, the payout, and I just got one. I think it was for €10. You can all look it up, what everyone gets on their YouTube payout, so you can find out, check it. That might have been the one before, I don't know. I think it was something like €10. It was like, well, that wasn't worth the wait, but of course everything is something. So let's go on now and let's do another question. And the question is, using one word, how do you feel at the moment? Oh, that's a very bad question for my situation right now. Okie doke. Apprehensive. That covered multiple of sins there. Apprehensive. That doesn't say your reasons why. Okay, let's go on to the next question. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my live on this channel from Friday the 13th of October, and I think it's actually near the end, and I give you an update. So anyone who asks me questions, that's why I looked up, I've written it on my board. Anyone asks me questions, it's there. I could only say it one time, and then we move on. Next question. What food do you dislike and why? If I've got to pick number one, it's got to be curries. They do make me rather ill. I love spices. I love meat. Don't know what it is with curries. So that would be my top no. Brussels sprouts, no. They might be good for you, but you don't need to eat vile things. You can find other things. What's a big no? Beer, that's a drink, but yeah, I wouldn't drink that if I was half dead. Foods from it's gone. It came and it went. There's something good there. Stay tuned, it might return. See something. I don't know if you all know what it is. Bubble and squeak. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. It's England has it a lot, and it used to be a way of using up leftovers. If I'm right, it's something like cabbage, potato. I think that might be what it is. Now, I don't mind cabbage and I love potato. I'm sure that's all it is, cabbage and potato. That doesn't sound quite... What else?
Fried up.
Fried up. Oh, maybe because it's fried. Thanks, Mike. Right, so it's fried up, cabbage and potato. So I've got clarification. I don't like the smell of it. I do not like the smell of it. What else? What other foods do I dislike? Foods I dislike. I'm sure there's many. I'm not a picky eater. If I don't like something, I don't like something. I don't mind beetroot, but I tend not to eat it when I grow it because Mike loves it, so he has it. So I really grow that for him, but I don't dislike it. I just choose not to have it. It's like peas. I eat peas. We have peas with a Sunday dinner. If you said pick some vegetables out of selection, if you go to, say, a buffet or something, or carvery, if you know what that is, if you go there, I probably wouldn't pick the peas, but it's not I dislike them. They're just not my choice of first choice, but they are extremely good for you. I'm sure there's other things. Oh, I know something else. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. My dad used to adore it. Mike likes it. He doesn't have it very much. Peanut butter. Again, it's the smell. Now, I wouldn't say smell puts me off because I eat some food that does smell, but to me, the smell of peanut butter, and I love peanuts. I love peanuts, but peanut butter, no. I'm not a great lover of what is it? It's not coconut per se, but it's nougat. That's the word I'm looking for, nougat. I don't like that. I like chewy toffee. Coconut's okay. I can eat coconut. Again, I wouldn't pick it. But yeah, so maybe more smelly foods, but that's not so. Okay, let's have a little break here and let's do a quick interlude. And this is from my garden. I thought you might like this. So this is from my garden. We just put some little background music on. Here we go. So that was a little bee from my garden. I think I did put that in a video recently, I think a little bit. So there's that. Let's see. I should have planned this while you're watching that, really. Let's go. Let's do a shout out. I have a plan. How I can shout out from this channel. Oh, I tell you what else we can do as well. Let's just go here. Do check my community post as well, because I often put little bits up on the community post. So I'm going down that now for the comments, down the community post, and see if they're still there. Yes, they are still there. So they are looking into my videos right now. Okay, so we have a shout out now for my mountain home and kitchen. And this was on my Reach 1K. And she put, so happy you made the subscriber threshold. That's terrific. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Okay. What I was going to say is I'm talking about other channels. Do they use the about section? So I thought, oh, let's look at my about section on this channel. Let's see. So it says, tranquility, inspiring creativity through life's natural beauty. A channel for nature lovers, meditators, and anyone seeking calmness whilst enjoying photography and filming and ambient music. Enjoy the natural surroundings of the ever-expanding rural retreat where you are able to book to stay in this peaceful, scenic part of Cyprus. A great place for artists, photographers, bird watchers, nature lovers, walkers, hikers, cyclists, horse riders and meditators, or those just seeking to escape the stresses of modern day life. There is a yoga and dance studio within the grounds that can be hired for your own yoga use or used for our dance and relaxation exercise tuition holidays. To see more of my organic growing and surrounding area, see my main channel, New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus. So there's something there all about my channel. Now that's an about page. There's nothing you don't know about the channel from there for sure. Okay, let's do another question. Do you like where you live? Of course. We chose to come here. It's not like I was born in a country and that's where I am, or a village where I grew up and this is where I am. So yes, absolutely, this is where I chose to live. And we did look at the whole world. We literally got an atlas out. We weren't restricted by much to go anywhere at all. And I've talked many a time on how we ended up therefore choosing Cyprus. Bottom line is, look at all the pros and cons. So one of the main reasons was weather. The second reason was wildlife, dangerous wildlife. And the third one was really culture and things like not bureaucracy and not silly laws, if you like, and not crime, not high crime at all. If you go in a tourist area like Paphos, yes, there's going to be theft and things like that, but that's limited to hotels, theft within hotels. So someone will break into a hotel, as in the rooms in a hotel, not people's houses per se. And that's why our one prison in the whole of Cyprus has barely any people. And it used to be known that the highest crime in Cyprus was goat rustling, because that's worth a lot of money, the goats. So there's a little fun fact there for you. So I wouldn't swap it for anything. Let's have a shout out. Let's see. Another comment. Yeah, I'm not joking. Now I'm just scrolling these. That one, because it was new up, was still there. But again, all my comments on here are completely white. There's not a single or anything. Let's go on the past lives, because they get lots of comments. Let's see if the lives. I did a great one yesterday. I've just seen it. It's what roles do you play in your life? Very interesting. So let me just bring that up. No, comments gone. All comments gone. My comments have been removed. Let's look. Let's go down. Let's go down a lot. Right, we've got 91 views on this live, so there's not going to be no comments. So, no, white. All comments gone. I don't know if you can still see the comments on my channel on your YouTube. It could be because I'm obviously in my channel. So that could be why I don't see them. They're definitely working. I'm not panicking at all because they've already been counted anyway. Once a comment goes up, if it gets deleted, it's still counted. That's something else I meant to say when I was giving you some more YouTube myths busted in one of my last lives. Yes. So if someone puts a comment up and then retracts it, it still was a comment. It was the time it was posted, not later. So if you get nasty comments and you take them down, they're still counted. So you've removed them, but you still got credit for that. So roll on the nasty comments if that's what people want to do, because it does help your channel. So yeah, as I say, I know before, I think this happened with my other channel, that when I hit, I'm on 3k now, but when I hit 1k, I'm not quite on 3k, I'm nearly on 3k, and then I'm going to do a massive giveaway. So all my giveaways will be on my main channel, because nobody who has more than one channel does a giveaway on over several channels unless they've got mega money. So I'm celebrating them on this channel, but as I say, it gets added with YouTube. It's counted as one channel, so that's why you can add it on. So I won't be doing giveaways here. As I say, I don't have the watch hours, so I couldn't even you know, there's not the viewers, obviously. If there's no watch hours, then I don't get the viewers. So it's silly to do a giveaway and then have random people popping on just for a giveaway. So that won't happen here. Okay, let's do another question. And this is, do you or did you ever have any hobbies or pastimes that you enjoyed? Wouldn't we all hope that we do pastimes and hobbies we enjoy? So obviously dancing was my career, but I did enjoy it. I never felt it was a job, whether I was teaching, doing choreography, performing on stage, TV or musicals, whatever. I never felt it was a chore. It was always a job. And I know some people go say you can't help what job you land up with, but work towards at the very beginning what you do want to do, and you're more likely to get there. So that now mostly my biggest hobby, I would say then probably is gardening. I don't count that as a hobby because I grow my food. So it's my food. Instead of going shopping, I go in the garden and grow food. So I know people do count it as a hobby, but for me, I never think of it as a hobby. It's necessity for me, but I do enjoy certain parts of it. I've said before, I enjoy growing, I enjoy harvesting, but I don't like anything after that. So I don't enjoy prepping, and I don't enjoy preserving, and I don't enjoy cooking anymore because it's too much for me to do cooking. So I don't enjoy it. I do it, but you'll see I put recipes up, but I would never count that as a hobby that I like. I do cross stitch now. I do reading. They're probably my two biggest. I'm going to say YouTube. YouTube is my hobby. Yes, it gives me about 10 euros every 2 years, but that's something back for doing it. I would never count this as a job. I put a lot of time into it, but the day for me it becomes a job or a necessity, then I wouldn't enjoy it anymore. Not to think, oh, I say I put videos out every whatever day or days of the week. There's nothing that makes me do that. I choose to do that. So the day that it becomes, oh, I've got to go and do it, then I will give it up instantly, because I've never had a job that I didn't like. So why would I create YouTube if I didn't like doing it and enjoy it? Yes, there's days when I'm not well at all and I just can't be bothered with it. You'll see I have great absences from your channels, but that's because I want to do my channel and I just don't have the ability to brain function for more than that. So there is that. And I've just seen that in the house we have Blue's Self-Reliant. So you know what's coming now. Do check out her channel. It's absolutely awesome. We were talking about you actually in one live recently, Blue. Let's talk about blueberries in case you're wondering what we're talking about. And I was saying you gave me all the advice I needed on blueberries. Popped in another comment there. Thanks. No problem. You know, I like to play my little things that I make. Oh, that is, I will say that is a hobby of mine, making these Canva interludes or whatever you want to call them, the intros, the outros, and the little interludes. Yes, that is my newest, biggest hobby. I love it. So if I had time to do more of those, I would. I do have a situation with that, but I'm not going to waste my breath talking about that. Blue says, oh, it's lovely. Yes, I love doing them. And as I've said several times now, so I won't say it anymore. If you want me to make them for your channel at all, maybe you're a new person who wants to do not even lives, they can be on your videos, or so you can add these to your videos. If you want me to do something for you, I ask just a little gratitude in return. Maybe it's some seeds, maybe it's a little donation towards our projects, just something small. If you've got a channel, maybe you want to send me some stickers or merch, something, and tell me what you want. Email me is the best way. But if you can't find my email, I always say, don't worry about it. Just send me a comment and then I'll get back to you that way. My email is below. Don't get confused when it talks about my other channel. I was doing, well, I have got a different email for this channel, but it's easier if all YouTube stuff goes to one channel. So don't worry that it says New Beginnings, but just say you saw it on Tranquility. That would be helpful for me. So yeah, if you want me to do anything for you, I will do that. And I will also give you non-copyright music, which means you can use it every time with no issue, as long as you add the little music credit I give you in your description, or if you're new, you don't know, you have to add it under your live before you start your live. So don't go back later and think, oh, I'll just add that on now. No. And that's why I use one place on these little interludes. I use the same place. It's not like a YouTube thing, music. I go to one place and then whatever one I click on, I haven't got to think, oh, I forgot that music. Oh, did I do that music? I just go one place and put that in the description. It's the easiest way for me. I don't pay for anything, you know that. I've mentioned that before. So let's go on to the next question. I did answer the last one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So, do you like your name? Someone's asked me this before. Fairly recently. Oh, I might have just discussed it before. 1 second. Do I like my name? When I was younger, I didn't like it for many reasons. One, I wanted a more common name, like when you hear it, everyone goes, oh, right, okay, and they know your name. Dawn wasn't that common in the 70s. There were a few, but I never met anyone else called Dawn until I was in high school. There was an actress with Dawn in her name, Noreen Dawn Porter. That's where my mum, I think, got the name from. She wanted something that couldn't be shortened. even though my older sister and my younger sister both have names that can be shortened. Why else didn't I like it? Oh, because I was a shy, quiet girl, that if someone asked my name, I would speak quietly, and they never got it. I wanted a name with at least 2 syllables, because by the time you go, Dawn, they've lost it. They're like, what? What did you say? Whereas if you said Jacqueline, oh, they've got your name even if they didn't hear the first bit. So that was something for me. But as I've got older, I do like it because it's not as popular. People do know it, of course, but it's not a name you hear left, right and centre. And for anyone that asks how I got names of my channels, my main channel, I'll run the ticker below so it makes more sense. Oh, what's that going on? Oh, that's it. So my main channel is New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And I didn't want my name in the channel, but I know a lot of people consider that to be a good thing, which it is, because straight away you know who you're talking to. There's still quite a lot of channels I watch and I still haven't found out their names. And I feel if it's been a while, like I've been watching for a long time, it's a bit late in the day to go, and what is your name? This is what I was talking about earlier, the about section. Put your name in it, at least if you don't say your name. And you'll notice now on my lives, I normally start, once I'm on screen, putting up Dawn is live. So I put that up a lot so you know my name's Dawn. But how I picked my first channel, which is running below, New Beginnings. Well, that's got several meanings, one of which is dawn is the new beginning of every day. So when people say, oh, I can't remember your name in a chat or whatever, I refer to that. Then they never forget my name again. So New Beginnings was quite clever in my mind because there was several reasons and it all ties in. So dawn, new beginnings, cool. New beginnings, obviously, I'm in Cyprus, so that's a new beginning. And a new lifestyle, that's new beginning. And the last reason of new beginnings is because each day is an absolute struggle for me. So I start afresh each day, no matter what the last day ended up with. I start afresh, a new beginning. And that's my positivity of getting on with life. And then the last bit, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. Well, that's why, because that covers anything. Sometimes people change their channel name because they get going on YouTube and then they suddenly realise, oh, hold on, I want to do a bit of this or a bit of this. So they have to change their title. Whereas my everyday life in rural Cyprus, anything I do, anything I show you, I'm not going abroad again ever. So all my content on that channel will be fine. Hence why I then started this channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And I wanted that to just be a calm place where when you don't know what to watch, there will always be something on there that you haven't seen that you can watch. And it was basically also going to be an overflow for all my old videos and old films and everything I had pre-computer days. Mike is slowly converting them onto my computer, if you like. And rather than sit there and the computer goes whoosh, I've got hard drives, but I've had 3 hard drives crash on me anyway, so I've lost a lot of stuff. And basically I can then format all those into a video on YouTube, and that is also shown on this channel. So it's my dogs that I had in England. I am going to be showing you my houses in England. When I have time, that's going to take so much time to put together, but I want to show you my houses in England, the renovations I did, you will not believe it. So I always say, do look at the playlist, particularly on this channel, because the playlist will tell you all the types of content. Yes, there's some crossovers, nature and growing and things like that. There's all sort of crossovers, but obviously you've got to look at the playlist on this channel to see there's cars and things like that. And I call it the channel with something for everyone. And we see Joe Hupp's in the house. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you to pop in and say hello. So yes, that's basically that. Let's do a little clip for you while I just get my head back together. So we just add some music. It lets me scroll. So I hope you enjoyed that. That is Kit, one of my cats. It's one of my cats called Kit. Yeah, so that's really all I wanted to come on to do and talk about today. And we must thank Joe Hupp for popping in, and I'll share his comment with you. This is how loyal my followers are. Okay, he's busy. I was on another live and he said he had to go to work, and then he pops on mine. Hello, just a quick hello. I'm just taking a loo break. Too much information, I know. And Blues just said, had to answer the door, Posty bring me prezzies. Oh, you're going to share? Or that's probably something for your channel. Don't tell us, Blue. Everyone will have to come over to your channel now and see what you've got. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to finish there today because I've got to go and film a mega film. Oh, a mega film. And I'm like, oh, I'm not putting it off, but I haven't really quite created it in my head yet. I haven't quite. I've kind of got ideas. Yes. So I've got to consider that what I'm doing. So I want to go and do that before Mike gets back because he's gone shopping for food for himself. And I want to get filmed because I need to speak. And I'm going to do it outside. No clues. No clues. So I'm going to finish here today. As I say, don't forget, make sure you share this channel because I'm desperate for watch hours. Subscribers doddle. Subscribers doddle. Watch hours, no. So please send me that because I'd like to save some pennies up rather than my €10 every 2 years. So that would be lovely. So we're finished there today, as usual, with Quote Corner. And I will see you, it's Friday now, so I will see you on Monday on my other channel live. You'll have to check the time on my channel because it converted to your time. Do we have the times? We may well have a time. Let me just move that out of the way. Yes, we do. Oh, no, that's Friday. That's Friday, Dawn. Don't give them the wrong day. Here we go. I do have the time. So Monday on my other channel will be UK 3:30 p.m, EST 10:30 a.m, Central 9:30 a.m, PST 7:30 a.m. As I say, whatever country you're in, just go on my channel, click on lives. It will tell you upcoming and you can see the time converted. So thanks for being here. If you're watching back later, don't forget to thumbs up, add a comment, and I'll see you next time.